Now we're in lesson 3 and we're going to look at intonation, or we've looked at intonation before, but this is going to be more advanced. And I'm going to use my electro tuner, which I've got on my stand here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to play my tuning note, and if I'm in tune, the little indicator in the middle should be in the middle and the light should go on green. And as we can see, it's sharp. My light has gone red and the indicator has gone to the right. Now it's important when you're using a tuner that there's no other sound going on in the room, or there's nothing playing in the background, because any extra noise will affect your tuner's performance. So to get an accurate reading, you need silence. But as we can see, my clarinet is well tuned up, it's rather well warmed up, and it's sharp. Now what we're going to do about that? Now, what you would normally do, or what you normally see people do, is they will tune with the barrel at the top and immediately pull this out here. Now, there are other ways to tune. That's a simple way to tune. We can try tuning that now. And there I go, bang in tune. The little line is going up the middle, and my light shows the green light, so I'm in tune. But my B flat is very flat. Now what's happened is that this amount of pulling out has affected the B flat far more than it's affected the B, because the B flat just uses a little bit of tube, and the B uses the whole of the tube. So what we want to do is tune the B first. And to do that, instead of pulling out that joint, I'm going to pull out the bell a little bit. Now if I pull out the bell a little bit, what I'm doing is increasing the length of the whole tube and not the little bit up at the top. So I'll try that again. And my A is in tune. My B flat's still a little bit sharp. So I've got my B is now in tune, but I haven't managed to make an adjustment for my B flat. If I try some of the middle notes, they're a little bit sharp as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break the middle of the clarinet just a little bit, and then I will break the top of the clarinet, but just a little bit, about a third of the amount that I did before. Now what that's going to do is that's going to flatten off the B flat, but it's not going to greatly influence all the other notes too much. Now, my tuning note's a little bit flat, not much. I'm just going to push that back in a fraction. There we go. It's bang in the middle. It goes green. And there's my B flat, bang in tune. So you can see the actual tuning of the clarinet is not quite straightforward as you might think. And now you know the reason why it comes in 4 sections and not 1. It makes the tuning more accurate. Don't automatically just yank out the top at the barrel, because that disproportionately affects the shorter notes, or the notes that use a shorter bit of tune. Now, so that's kind of advanced tuning. Now I will adjust these sections on the basis of what I hear when I'm playing in a band, and that adjustment goes on all the time. It's something that takes a lot of training, and you've got to train your ears to hear when you're in tune or not. Now one way of helping with that tuning is a little exercise that uses our metro tuner, and I'm going to do this on exercise 1. Now I'm not going to play the whole of exercise 1 and do it through the whole of exercise 1. I'm going to show you it just using the first 2 bars. And I'm going to use the note B. Now if I play these 2 bars with the correct rhythm, now you can see we've got 3 B's in this tune. Now what I'm going to do is, as I play through the tune, I'm going to change the rhythm, or I'm going to pause on the B's. Now the reason I'm going to pause on the B's is because you find your tuner does not react straight away to the pitch of the note that you're playing. So you have to play it long enough for the tuner to react, and what you want to do is be able to play that B each time so that it's bang in tune. Oh, I've just lost my screen. Right, here we go. So I'm going to play this and stop on the B's and make sure they're in tune. Now, not all the notes are perfectly in tune there, but the B's were. Now another time that you do this, you can decide, right, I'm going to try and tune the A's, or the B flats. Using this technique, I would only use it on 1 note at a time, and play through your phrase and stop on a particular note. But don't go mad with this, because it could drive you insane. You're never going to play all the notes in tune all of the time.